be doing the right thing. All the time. All the time. We got these little marshmallows. They say they're color changing, but I think they're broken because they're already pink and blue. And then when I heat them up, they don't change colors. Unless the pink turns blue and the blue turns pink. I've never noticed anything else, but not what I got on here to say. Just what I'm doing because I just got off of work. I'm obsessed with making freeze-dried marshmallow cookies. They're so good. They're so good. I love freeze-dried things, right? Love it. But they're rather pricey. I mean, like, super expensive. Very rarely can I find a good price on them. I did find this one, like, online place, and they're called, like, Trendy Treats. TrendyTreats.com or something like that. They're on Insta, Facebook, all the socials. And, they had, like, a pretty good sale going a couple weeks ago. So I found, like, some caramel apple lollipops. You get 2 of them. They're like $1.99. Ordered like some ghosty gummies, which weren't freeze dried. I was kind of disappointed, but my kid loved them, so not all that disappointed. And then I had ordered like some freeze dried sour frogs, which I was really wanting so bad, so bad. I'm a Harry Potter fan, right? And so is my neighbor. So I was going to order them and give them to him because not only is Christmas coming up, but his birthday was just here. And I was so excited, so looking forward to him to coming. And I ordered like a bag of freeze-dried High Chews because I'm obsessed with High Chews myself. My roosters are going nuts because my daughter's baby daddy has a friend over, like his cousin or something. And so the roosters are like, they bark like dogs. Like, there's someone here, there's someone here. I told them they couldn't go outside because there was PG&Es up here doing work. I gotta cut them one more time. So, hey, they're so loud. Hush, Fluffer. So you cut them in half, and then I cut them in half one more time, and that's the perfect size. So each marshmallow gives you 4 pieces of just the regular marshmallows. I have these jumbo s'mores ones that are from, I think they're also Jet Puff. I'm like, where did I put them? Those will give me like 6 to 8 little cookies that they make afterwards. They also got pumpkin spice ones that are like pumpkins. These are actually pretty good. They're not too pumpkin spicy. They're just perfect. But where is my gigantic bag? Oh, here they are. Shushy. Shushy, shushy. So Jet Puff also gives you these big s'mores marshmallows. And I found this gigantic bag at Grocery Outlet for 99 cents. Same with the color changers. They were only 99 cents too. Love me some Grocery Outlet, you know? Saves me all kinds of money. But yeah, this was like a 21 ounces. So 1 pound, 5 ounces. Feels like it was 2 pounds. It feels so heavy. But they're giant. They're giant. Like compared to a regular marshmallow. I guess, yeah, it's like 2 of these, I guess. I haven't even thought about it. I guess it is just 2. Feels like it should be so much more. But anyways, I got myself distracted because that's not even what I came on here to talk about. I am in talks to take out another loan. I've been putting it off. I have been putting it off. I have been putting it off. It's so hard because this is going to be like a secured loan if I end up doing it, which I have an appointment to do it tomorrow, so we'll see. I already got approved and everything. It's literally just signing the final documents and getting the money. That's all they've got left to do. But I talked with one. I already have 2 loans out, right? I had to do earlier this year, and I think last year I took one off after my income tax return was swallowed up by the government. I'm so kind of peeved about that because it threw my whole finances in a total such a bind, you know. It messed everything up. So now I've been playing catch up, trying to, you know, rob Peter to pay Paul kind of a thing. So I had 2 loans out, plus my car payment. My car payment is almost paid off, but still I have like, it won't be paid off till next year, like 2025 sometime. You know, I had like 8 months or so left on paying it. And this is going to extend it out again for years. So that's the drawback. That's why I don't want to do it. Because I'm like, my car's almost paid off. Now I'm going to take out a loan, which my car is securing that loan. So if I default on this loan, they can take my car. So if I lose my job or something happens, my car breaks down, I don't know if I'll still have the gap insurance. That's like been the one thing that stopped me from refinancing my car for, you know, the past 2 years. I've been getting offers to refinance my car. And I was going to take up like Capital One on it. But then Capital One said, oh yeah, if you have gap insurance, you know, you're going to lose your gap insurance. And since I have a new car, I'm like, well, I don't want to lose my gap insurance because I can't afford, if my car gets totaled, to pay off my loan. So I'm hoping that this is working. I'm hoping that I'm even doing the right thing. My daughter's like, just take my money, because she's working, you know, she's got money in savings. She's like, just take my money. And I'm like, well, that's not really helping, because the point of taking this loan out is to consolidate debt. So I'd be paying off my original car loan. I'll be paying off my, hopefully both loans that I have outstanding, but for sure one, because I'm getting another loan from the same company. So they're going to pay off the existing loan and then write me a new one, kind of a thing. And then I was hoping I could pay off both loans, and then I'm going to pay off another credit card, at least one credit card, a credit card, possibly a store card, and then get my my car registered, because my tags are due again. And then that would leave me, you know, a few $100s in my savings for an emergency thing, kind of a thing, you know, or I just pay off another store card or something. But either way, I mean, best case scenario, this new payment actually ends up freeing me up money. That's like the other thing is, the other loan company I was talking to, they were going to loan me like $8,000. But after paying off my loans, I would only see like $1,500 of it to, you know, pay towards credit cards, which was the whole point of doing this, was to consolidate at least 2 credit cards and the 2 loans and the car payment. So a whole bunch of stuff into one payment. Because I have them on automatic payments, but every once in a while one will get forgotten about, or everything comes through all at once and I don't end up having money in the account at that time. So I'm thinking one payment is a lot better than having 5-6 payments, right? But then that one payment is going to be more than my car payment, but less than everything combined, if that makes sense, you know. So I'm like a little bit worried, because I'm like, instead of having a $314 payment, I'm going to have a $406 payment, which really doesn't seem that bad, right? I mean, it doesn't seem that bad, considering that I have not just the $314 car payment. I have $150 or $148 loan payment. I have another one that's like $100. That was $103, but I just paid $134 on it. But it was also like 10 days overdue now. It was set up for automatic payment, but something happened last month and it was pending. I saw it go through, and then my bank kicked it back out for some reason. But when I put it on my debit card, it went through. So I don't know why it did that. But that's like the second time my bank's done that since I got this loan. And that kind of dings your credit. So I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Look how many I got so far. I'm going to stick these in my toaster oven at no higher than 300 degrees. And I usually do it on bake in my convection oven. You could do it in your oven, but I think you'd want to go down to like 220 or something. I'm like, what's the next number my thing has? 250? Yeah, probably like 250. Probably like 250 in your actual oven. And then I do mine in my convection oven. I do it for 15 minutes at a time because I usually do 2 trays. So I'll put it on 300 for 15 minutes and then let them cool. Sometimes they'll be ready, and then sometimes I might have to put them in for another 10 minutes or something. Usually I'll rotate the trays and then put them in there for another 10 minutes or so, for a total of, you know, about 25 minutes. Never more than, I mean, I've never, ever had to do more than a half hour, 2 15-minute sessions. And that's usually when I'm doing, like, really fat ones, you know, to make sure, but super easy. All it is just take some time, but I'm knocking stuff over it. And I gotta put these on, so I'll say goodbye. Wish me luck. I'm trying to figure out if this is a good thing to do. I've been praying about it and praying about it and praying about it. And I prayed. I was like, Lord, if it's good, let it be a ridiculously good offer. Let her come back and be like, you got approved for this. Your rate's really low. Your payments are low. It wasn't quite what I was hoping for. I was hoping they would be like, oh yeah, your payments can be like $275 or something. So now I have my doubts because I'm like, it's a little bit more than I wanted at $400. I wanted to keep my payment $300 or lower, but it would free up some money, and that's what we're trying to do. We need to free up some money. We need to cut our costs. I don't know. Let me know. My daughter's like, don't do it, but I can't pay my bills. That's just flat out truth. I can't pay my bills if everything stays the way it is. I got to get more money. I got to cut expenses. And I don't know how else to cut expenses unless I call each and every credit card company and try to work out a deal. But then that usually means that they freeze your credit card so you don't use them anymore, you know? And I still want to be able to use them if I have an emergency. So, I don't know. Say a prayer, y'all. I'm praying.